We're live.
Hey guys, Tommy disintegrated. I don't know what happened, but
I know you did it.
He's gone. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Hmm.
I need to keep him around for at least 10 more years. I need some sort of emotional punching bag, and he's the only one that'll do right now. So until I find a new one, he's got to stick around. So I'm really pissed about this whole situation, actually. Also, I'm really upset we have to stare at that unsymmetrical curtain top. So, for the rest of eternity. So there's that. Welcome to RRR the Breakdown, Outbreak 1, Case 11.
RRR is 10 years old. Ain't that not Ultraman AdORBable?
You need to. I'm about to take this responsibility away from you. Oh god.
Please take it.
Like every now and then on the streets, you'll get a long title, but I feel like every week with us, it's like 2 paragraphs. Just like, come on.
Next time, I'm gonna make an essay out of it.
Oh god. Why is it okay for women to... No. Oh wow, he's back.
Oh wow,
Have you been sitting on the floor this whole time?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, I thought you just sat on the floor.
Why are we alive?
Yeah, we're alive.
Oh, shit.
We're
We're live.
Hello everyone. How's it
yourself.
going? We're live. Welcome to today's show. It's gonna be a little bit different this week. Okay, fine. But like, we don't have any breaking hero time, so we're introducing a new segment, called
Retrofection.
Retrofection.
There you go.
Zap Baxter.
We're going to make essay titles from now on, and Grayson said he's going to take responsibility of that, so. How long did it come up with the title? It took me, just literally like half an hour ago. Nah, I'm just joking.
Took you half an hour? No.
Nah. Half an hour ago. I didn't say half an hour to think of it. Welcome back. So this week, we're celebrating 10 years of RRR.
God,
yes.
I feel old.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a big milestone.
Think about how Brian feels.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel bad, Grandpappy.
I bet he's just as surprised that this thing's still going.
Why is
Okay,
Grayson in
he'll-
a circle? Oh, he's on the phone.
Why?
He's
He's
not
on
on
his
the
phone.
phone, I'm
He's
just not
going to
showing
bother
my
turning
face
up the
'cause I'm-
computer and actually showing his
Wait, why not?
mug.
Show your
I'm
face.
comfy right now.
Oh,
Wait, are you-
God.
Wait, say yes if you're naked. Say no that you're not.
No, I'm not naked, you idiot.
Okay.
I'm not laying down yet.
Okay.
Oh God, he's gonna fall
Oh,
asleep
God.
halfway through the show.
I am not. I did just eat a very large dinner.
Oh,
Wait, what'd you
God.
eat?
I asked for an 8-inch cheeseburger sub, but I'm pretty sure they gave me a foot long. They didn't charge me extra for it, so I'm not mad per se, and I didn't have that much to eat today anyway, so I'm gonna let it slide. And a small order of fries.
He's lying, he's naked.
He's lying. He's naked. You'll never know.
So did you order from DoorDash?
No.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you get?
There's
By
a
the
Sam's
way.
Pizza and Subs, which is a pizza place chain. That's like literally right next to my house. So
Not my Earth.
not on your earth.
Not nor in Roland's Earth, I assume. Maybe.
No, he's got a hungry.
No,
Jack's.
what is it called? Sam's Pizza.
It's called Sam's
We only have
Pizza and
Domino's,
Subs.
Pizza Hut, Bondi Pizza. That's not. Yeah, you guys want to know.
Wait,
that.
Bandai Pizza?
On the
No,
beach at
Bondi.
Bondi. We gotta get a Bondi pizza. You're watching Bondi Rescue.
How do you know about Bondi Rescue?
It's on Netflix.
Is it? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Oh, wow.
The beaches of Bondi.
Yeah, it's basically like, you know,
Baywatch.
lifesavers and then a bunch of agents drowning in the water. So
Help! I cannot swim.
I can't swim. Cody Wilson in the street on the breakdown.
Hodor Wilson. Is Will
Hello,
watching
Cody.
the show because he doesn't want us to screw up the? Yeah, it's just one
10-year.
hunk of colored plastic shaped like pizza. Yup.
Are we gonna start with some upgrades?
Yeah, I
Does
was about to
everybody
say, I was
have
like,
any
guys, can we
upgrades?
do the show?
Yeah, can we do the show so I can eat?
I already ate. Oh, you.
Oh, I didn't. I never.
Oh gosh, eat something
That's
before we start.
Well, because my
Well, to be fair,
everyone's
it's 4
going.
p.m. for
Yeah,
him.
it's
right
4.
now.
Myers.
It's a very early dinner.
I'm getting
Yeah,
everything
that's-
ready for the show. Well, we appreciate you multitasking. Well,
Well, I'll go first.
Okay.
wait, I wonder where
All
this
right.
is gonna be.
Okay,
Go
so
for
my
it.
1-up is finish school, got that shit out of the way. Don't have to worry about that next semester. I passed, I think, hopefully. Pretty sure I did, 100%.
Mm.
Also, I got my check came in, which is a lot of money. So I don't know what to buy with it. It's I've been suggesting whether or not I should get what kind of Sentai mecha I should get, like Resoldier mecha or like Bokenger mecha, because I've been kind of eyeing those for some reason. And everyone's telling me get Resoldier mecha, so I don't know. Comment down, chat, what should I get? Because I have no idea what to spend my money. Yeah, so I'll probably get some upgrades later. That was my week, I guess. Watching Avatar. It's pretty good. For the first time, so. Yeah, done.
Done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm like
Done.
you're done with it. Okay.
Yeah, because I just got my check and I have no idea what to buy with it, so. Anyone can help.
Yeah, just leave a comment down below what he needs to do.
Yeah,
Probably,
it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. He's a sugar daddy
It's
now.
four digits. That's all I can say.
He's gonna be Bandai sugar daddy.
Not Hasbro sugar daddy, but.
Oh, what's
Hello,
up?
Circle. Circle
It's
Live.
Wolverine.
Hello.
Oh my
But guess what? We
god.
can play fun games. I got something. Can you guess what it is?
Oh, finally.
And then I got which
That's funny.
also means I got.
Finally.
You put the
Finally.
thing in the thing, and then it. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone, if anyone in the chat is looking for a 01 driver,
That's true.
Bandai.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Especially Bandai America, they really need a bunch of sugar daddies.
Yeah. Ami has the set and the regular driver for sale. If anyone
Wait.
wants one, the 01 driver.
Really?
Yeah, it's on sale. Like really good price.
Okay, yeah. If you want to see one driver,
My friend told me. Wait, do you have Metal Cluster?
No.
Uh,
Unfortunately.
So Grayson, Will has a perfectly good question for you. Are you gonna keep it at the end of your bed forever too?
No, actually, it's on top of my fridge in my room.
I don't think that's the best place to put it.
Well, you know, I don't have a bookshelf, and my rider stuff needs to go somewhere, so I have all my stuff lined up in power, element, and speed, and I got the wolf and hopper keys up top, and I don't have the mammoth or scorpion keys, so shut up, Tommy. And then, if anyone would like to donate anything, because I just don't want the Force Riser, period. It's a big hunk of yellow plastic, and I think it's worthless.
With
I don't know,
Hirobi.
what would be the chance of getting the Sting Scorpion Progress Cube by itself though?
Very slim.
Very.
What about Metal Cluster?
Metal cluster. I don't. Here's the thing.
He's
So,
not made
as you
money.
guys know, I had a bit of a crisis yesterday. Not yesterday, but the other day. And then White Kevin saved in his swoop to save the day. I have Rampage Vulcan and Shooting Wolf, and I don't have Assault Wolf, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Apparently, I'm not
yeah.
fine. So, I don't want to do the same thing. Be like, oh, I've got Metal Cluster. I need Shining. So there's that.
The good thing that Kev will be willing to sell it to you.
Yes. So there's that. But
wait,
no,
how
I'm
much?
not going to
If you
sleep
could-
with my. That's private.
Okay, that's why I'll sleep. You're gonna disclose that. That's what.
Wait.
I'm not gonna sleep with my 01 driver because I'm gonna roll over and crush it one night probably. And I don't want to do that.
I don't think you should. It'd be really annoying. 'Cause it sounds.
I mean, to be fair, there's an off switch, sir. So you can just turn
That's
it
true.
on and then turn it on. And then there's that.
That's true.
That's the other things that I got this week. So move it on.
Move on to moi. Look what I have.
I hate you,
Who it
Roland.
is? Who it is?
I'm jealous.
It's Kevin's favorite Ranger suit. Isn't
That's
it?
totally not my favorite Ranger suit right there.
Yeah.
That's very Ranger.
Yeah, so I got a couple of these guys. Yeah, using one for Officer Tate, so I just need to sort out how to customize like an SPD logo on this suit.
Isn't that really easy?
Yeah, but like I just have to find a sticker appropriate and all that. So I'll just find a way to do it. And then I did this. I did a photo with.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and look what I put. I put a halo on his head because he's dead.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah,
RP.
and then
Like
like
dead as a freaking doornail.
yeah,
And then technically,
out of mind.
and then technically, Wes is kind of dead because he's not in the future. He can't live 100 years, 1,000 years
yeah,
in the future, as they say.
Yeah, technically in the year 3000, Wes is dead. In the year
Yeah.
2025, I would hope he's still alive.
Yeah, hopefully,
Yeah.
baby.
So I did that, and then I got although yeah, I love the figure. I just had the design issues like with the stem and I fixed up the bands and the shoes, which is fine. And one of them had a really loose ball joint on the right leg on this.
Oh my god.
So it was very wobbly. Like yeah, that's gonna be my Officer Tate. Also got Red Guardian and Black Widow. And what I did with Red Guardian, I made him hold a wand and cast a spell, Red Guardian Leviosa. Get it? Huh?
I want to be done.
Yes, I did like my own photo. It was too good.
Hey,
It's
I
too
used to
good
do
not
that
to
back
lie.
then, Cody. As a kid, I used to do that back in 6th grade. So
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
like
had
it.
Instagram in 6th grade. You're a cool kid, aren't you?
no, it was
Yeah.
Facebook. I got
Yeah.
roasted by. I still remember she was in my class. She was a classmate of mine, and it was like, "Why are you liking your own posts?
Why are you
And
pregnant at age 13?
like, Grayson, that's
I'm
not why I
proud of
said,
myself.
but okay.
Because I'm proud of myself.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I don't have anything else coming in a couple of weeks because like nothing's overseas, nothing's been shipped to locally together because I want to get my G.I. Joe stuff and classified series figures and the rest of Wave 5, which is I'm going to get my third time Force Red. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What else is there? No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, slow week, basically.
Very slow week. I do have an upgrade, but I'll reveal that. That's a special one. I'll reveal that when that arrives.
Well, I want to know now.
We don't do pre-orders.
I almost broke my remote.
Wait, which
All
remote?
right.
My Roku remote.
What the fuck is a Roku remote?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were impoverished. I'm sorry.
Ah, shut up,
Oh
Grayson.
my.
At the same time, it's true because I don't have cable or any of that fancy schmancy.
I don't have cable either.
I don't have this Roku, whatever you call it, Roku.
Toku Roku. Yeah, no, it's a channel where you can watch Toku. It's
Yeah,
whole-
Roku is a
It's my
channel.
Toku remote.
Yeah, Toku.
You can mix the Mind Remote and Toku, you get Roku. So it's my...
Roku, Goku, Toku. Oh snap!
Moving on.
All right.
Now it's
So-
up to your 1-ups.
Except
Okay,
we don't have a
so-
PowerPoint today, so suck it.
Yeah, we don't, and I'll just lock it up together till next week because there's only pretty much only 2 people. You know, it's
I'm gonna shout them out. If you don't, guys, I'll shout
okay.
them out.
I'll actually show it. Fine, I'll show
All
it.
right.
Okay.
One of
Make a
them
big
is.
deal out of it, Tommy. Gosh.
I mean, these people posted their 1-ups, so.
All right. So you've been upgraded, Mr. Void. You've
Oh
got
yeah,
a
I could just
chair.
share my
Up to you.
screen, right? Does that work?
You want to share on your screen? Share your screen. Go. I don't have Discord on my.
You want to do it? Do it then, boy.
Okay, share screen. Okay.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Wait, do you see it?
No.
I see you.
Share. Oh,
The
okay.
screen is not being shared right now. I feel left out.
It's good.
It'll hurt. No.
Nah, I still see you.
See
Oh,
nothing.
I see it. There we
Okay,
go.
so Void Ranger.
There we
There we
Got,
go.
you got a chair for some reason. You know, he had a chair. Not a
Yeah.
shitty computer chair. Okay, that makes sense. Oscar Baby basically won this whole week. 1-ups probably because there's only 2 of them, and then Oscar Baby was probably the most interesting. He got
Tommy?
How much did he pay for that?
Is that Denji? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Is that what? Is that Dynaman?
Change Robo.
Did I change Robo?
It should be.
I'm gonna.
It's either Change Robo or Dino Robo.
Okay. So you got one of those.
Yeah, true. I
So-
think we should. Yeah, he doesn't count. So I really have pretty much only have 1 upgrade.
Him being bad at math has nothing to do with it, Will.
And then Grayson made this cool combo as always.
Yeah, I did the
creative.
thing.
Yeah.
Alright,
I did the
done.
thing.
And
Yeah,
I just
so-
saw Kev. He was sleeping.
Yeah. Apparently, Oscar Baby paid pretty good price for it, which I don't know how much he got for it, but
Oh, really? Dang.
Holy
I mean,
Grail.
imagine they made a Chogokin version of that. That'd be cool. Like
That's pretty cool.
solo Chogokin. It costs like $200, $300. I get it.
Solo
Really?
Chogokin.
Yeah.
Do you have the
Uh,
Shoto Chogokin Megazord and all those stuff, or
Yeah, I got that. I got all of it.
Oh,
Yeah. fancy
and
schmancy?
then- Yeah, it's very schmancy. And I'll reveal that in September. Never mind about that one. But yeah, so we got a new segment. Okay. I will present it to you. It's
Because we need more time to fill up the show.
pretty
The
much.
superhero time is dead.
We got Retrofection.
And what's this week?
All right. So okay.
Hang
so
on,
this
I
week,
got it.
Well, I got it.
I got it.
Okay, you
No,
both
no,
got
you
it.
don't. Don't you
Yeah, I
this
do.
to me.
Yes, I
Don't
do.
you do this to me.
okay.
Wait, okay, you go first and I'll go.
You wanna
Okay,
do you wanna do scissors paper rock?
No,
because
we've
I
decided
can't see
he
him.
caved.
And then like he'll cheat probably.
Probably. Hang on, there's an ad. And then we got it. We got it. We
Okay,
got
I'm
it.
gonna
We
play
got
mine
it.
after Grayson's. Okay.
Wait, there's an ad, so you're not paying premium?
No.
Roland's shaking his head. This is why you should get your music in a very not good way possible to get it, no ads.
That's what we're
Okay,
doing.
okay, here's mine.
And I know exactly which one it's gonna be. Yep.
Yes!
Yes.
God, I love this so much. Alright. Then was that. Wait.
Ultraman Orb.
Ultraman Orb.
So we're doing
in case you didn't figure it
Ultraman.
out.
So this week we're doing Ultraman. So we're doing Ultraman Orb this week, just in a precursor to what we're going to be doing in June, when Ultraman Z comes out. So we're going to be looking at different sections of the show. So in terms of retrofection, we're going to be breaking down um, specific shows and look like just overall plot. We're just looking at the suit designs, the toy line, the characters, the music. What are your favorite moments? What are your least favorite moments?
Toys that you wish you had but can't,
Yeah,
but probably
yeah,
will.
yeah,
Hopefully.
and toys that you bought that you haven't touched in a while. So that too.
Toys
So
just want to feel your touch. They just want to feel your touch. The toys just want to
And-
feel your touch.
And cards that are really cool.
Yeah, yeah. So the gimmick of the toy of this.
So where are we starting off first?
Or we're going to talk
Or-
about it for 10 minutes and then talk about something else entirely.
Probably.
God. Can we? Can we not?
Roland came out. He's like, "Can we please not?"
See, since you were it was freshly watched by you, Grayson. Do you want to
Yeah, you should lead this,
make
man.
a comment? How
I can refresh my
It's
memory.
been a while since I watched the damn show.
Fine.
Fine.
So, Ultraman Orb is essentially about this boy. He's the most handsomest boy on the planet.
He's not a boy, but okay.
He's my boy.
Yeah,
Named
he's a
Guy. Kurenai.
He's your guy.
Guy.
Yeah, guy.
He's
our
an
guy.
alien from a different planet. What planet? No one knows.
Not even Origin explains it. So
But he's a Ultraman, and but he doesn't have his original power because he lost that whilst obliterating part of his home planet in a final battle. So there was that. So he's got to borrow powers from other Ultraman. So his main form that he usually uses, which is assumed the easiest form, is Specium Ziperium, which is a combination of Ultraman and Ultraman Tiga. Not to be confused with Ultraman Taiga, because he doesn't exist yet. So we've got that. Then we got this thing called Something Such People, the SUP, which consumes of Naomi, who is one of the best leading ladies. And then you got Brain Boy and Cameraman. Brain Boy talks very fast. Cameraman only cares about himself, but that's not true. He comes off as a guy who only cares about himself, but he cares about a lot of other people. And they essentially post about urban legends and stuff like that, because Naomi, ever since she was a little girl, has had dreams about a warrior of light, a giant warrior of light. And apparently she's just not staring at the sun. It's a warrior of light. And then all of a sudden, ooh, monster attacks. We got legit monster attacks. The Something Search people kind of know what they're talking about now, don't they? But they don't know how to combat this, because Naomi's uncle works for the ZTL, which I guess is supposed to be some knockoff version of Geo. And then they don't know how to combat it. Like, we're doing the best we can, and then Okarishimasu! Oh, Kurenai Guy borrows powers from Ultraman and Superior Kosen! And then he defeats the monster. But who is this Ultraman? And who is this man in a hat and leather jacket that likes baths so much? Well, we find that out later in the show. But we got a guy who loves the circus. That's right, I'm talking Jugless Juggler. Guy's old nakama that he used to be a friend and now they're a foe. But what is his goal? We don't know. You never find out too, honestly. So they fight. Guy and eventually unlocks other powers from Mebius and Taro, and then Zero and Jaku-san, and then he gets Zofi-san, Beriaru, and then he gets his origin form. So that is, yes, Cody, not Zeo. Zeo from X. Exactly.
Zeo. It's Zeo, but it's not Zeo.
You mean Zeo? Power Zeo?
Uh,
No, I'm just joking. Josh.
ZO.
So we got that, and then I think that's a decent enough plot description.
Yeah. So pretty
Yeah,
much Guy and Juggler's Juggler used to be from the same planet. They were trying to get the light, the power of light or whatever, or become the warrior of light. And then, but Guy ended up being only the one who ended up getting that type of power. And then Juggler's Juggler got jealous and became corrupted and became what he is. So that was fun. So what do you think about the characters?
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're really good.
Truly like them a lot.
You know what? I really like Guy. Like, as in, like, he's not one of those. He's not a crackhead character. He's not a naive type of character either. Like, he pretty much like knows what's going on, and he's like pretty cool and
Like has that really mysterious vibe.
yeah.
to him.
And he's badass a lot of the times. And we need something like that. If we can get like that in Sentai again or in Rider, because it's a protagonist like that. He's pretty cool. Like we need we don't want the repetitive same crackhead or naive boy type of protagonist. It's just that we know, we can't all the time relate in that sort of a sense. So yeah. So what else? He seems a bit standoffish from the main cast, but but at the end of the day, he still does care for him a little bit. So that's I think is a great like addition to the Ultraman team. So
no,
yeah,
he's cool. I like
He's
he's a
cool.
bit of a brooding guy, but he's never a jerk.
no,
About it.
he's
Like,
not. No,
He just doesn't want to drag anybody else because he cares about these people, and he's just like, I got a lot of baggage. All right.
yeah. And then we have Naomi.
Naomi-chan.
What do you guys
The-
think about that?
SSP people searching
Yeah.
people.
People who
Something.
search for something.
Something.
Which I love it so much.
Cool.
I
mean,
love.
there was, yeah.
They were there. I feel like.
I mean, they
Naomi
have
was-
their moments. Like they have their moments in terms of like in the couple of episodes where like they were trying to put like say like what's the other guy's name? What's his name? Jetto?
One of them was
Jetta.
from Go Busters.
Jetta.
He was,
Oh,
Yeah,
was
Jetta.
he?
yeah, he was one of the
Oh
people
my
that
god, he
helped.
totally was. I completely. Wow.
Oh, yeah, he
Wow.
was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the guy who helped the glasses chick from Go Busters. I forgot her name.
Nakamura.
Morita. Yeah, Nakamura. Morita, I think.
Yeah, Morita was him.
Yeah,
Tim
so
Burton.
Jeddah had an episode where like there was this dark alien Baba was pretending to be Ultraman, and then like
senpai.
yeah, and then but then he revealed that he wasn't really Ultraman, but like he was like, oh, despite that, what you are, you could still fight, you could still become a hero no matter despite if you're an Ultraman or not, which is. Those type of moments were still pretty cool with like the side characters. So I do appreciate that, and they're not like they do have their those gag moments and all that, but it's not annoying for me to say oh god, like not them again. They're pretty cool in their own way. They're not. I know at times they're just there, but I think that it just makes like together as a collective, um, it's what they are. Like they're starting a new type of what do you call it? Like a like a Zeo little is it a company or some sort of like investigative company to search out aliens and all that stuff and paranormal activities. So of course they thought it was like more of a hobby, but it became more serious later on down became more serious down later in the series. So which is pretty cool. Um, and then we have the uncle from what's this company called? PTL?
ZTL.
ZTL? What does that stand for again?
I do not know.
Oh, it's VTL.
Oh,
It is
BTL.
VTL.
Versatile Tactical Leader.
Okay. So they're not like as big. I don't think they're as big as like
Like
the,
guys for Mebius or any of those
yeah, they're more like a
or Geo. Zeo.
local police type of
Yeah,
investigative
they don't
collective.
handle like the big stuff.
Yeah. So I feel like they do two smaller companies, which is not like a normal thing in Ultraman. So I like it's pretty cool. I think it's quite different and it gives a unique sort of angle for the show. Uncle's cool.
He was the guy. He was the guy from Drive movie.
Yeah,
Said
he
that.
wasn't he? Yeah, I remember him from Drive.
His character is like such a shift from each other. The way he portrayed those two.
Yeah, like he was like a commissioner in Drive, who was like very serious,
Yeah,
like.
this guy is just really goofy.
And then
And
this
stuff.
guy's like a goofy old uncle, and he pulls, which is I mean he's quite endearing that he cares for his niece and all that, and he's trying to get into the action and all that. But I don't know. I don't remember any special significant episodes about him. Do you remember, Grayson?
He had one episode. I didn't really care for him. He had one episode which I kind of turned around on him, and then he had one cool moment at the end when he arrested Juggler, but that was about it.
But he was a
Yeah.
nice, comedic guy to watch his performances and stuff. The way, the way he delivered the scenes and stuff was pretty cool. So it made me laugh.
And then we have our main villain for the show, Juggler's Juggler.
Wow.
Don't you
Really?
laugh at that name?
I mean, it's a pretty funny name, yet to be honest.
It is. It's quite. It was.
Respect on that name.
Yeah, it was quite. It was. I think it was the reason why he was named that is because it was part of like a kingdom thing. It was more like the Joker, right? It was more like the jokester.
I honestly thought he juggled, but he didn't. He never juggled in the show.
Not once.
It would have been nice to be juggled.
Not once did he juggle.
Not once did he do.
Feel betrayed.
I mean, maybe we're going through a figurative type juggling. Maybe he was juggling what's right and what's wrong.
Maybe he was juggling being a villain and a single mom.
He's a pretty cool villain though. I like that. I like this type of stories, like revenge stories, which is, like having a grudge against like the hero, even though it's not technically the hero's fault, because it has some sort of darkness within him. That's why he's not getting it.
And also his connection with Guy is probably one of the best I've seen in Ultra series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really great.
And
Absolutely.
The rivalry and how that.
I mean,
kinda
you gotta give props to the actor. Like the way he portrayed the character was very well done. Like very sinister. He fits his it totally fits his psyche, and it just comes across as eerie and creepy at times. And I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. This is a really cool villain. Like, he's doing a great job with it, and um, I really like um the civilian fights between them both. Um,
Oh yeah, definitely. The fight
yeah,
scenes in the show. Really
yeah.
good.
So I like the bounce back between him and Guy. It's really cool. Um, um, but yeah, that's pretty much the characters. Is there any more? There is more, right? But the others are just one off. There's no other significant ones, right?
I don't think so.
Trying to remember. No. Um. So, in saying that, we got. Do you want to start talking about the suits then?
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, favorite. So
coming
which,
up
Yeah.
in the first spot, the suit to talk about is Specium Zepedium.
I actually like the suit.
I like
I
that.
enjoyed it. I like the purple. I like
Yeah,
It's
the
very-
purple, the blues,
It
a
blends
little bit
well.
of yellow on it.
bit of
Nice.
yellow, bit of like shiny yellow colors.
Mhm.
Actually, I really like the concept of actually mixing. They were doing. I know they've done fusion before, but fusing like two previous powers, which is pretty cool. I like that concept. I think they could possibly do that again in another Tokusatsu series. And
Maybe.
and then
Maybe Sentai next year.
Yeah. possibly
Yes.
Sentai, possibly you could possibly write it in the next 9 years. So, um, yeah. So I think the concept is really cool, and it doesn't look like exactly like what the previous suits look like. It's just like you just have the gimmick of having the old rider existing in the power. You know what I mean? It's not like you see part of Ultraman in the suit or part of Oh, you do see about part of Tiga in the suit a little bit because of the purple aspect, but I do like what they were going for in terms of him using powers from previous Ultra. But how about Barn Might?
I like Burn Might a lot.
Yeah, I like that. It's pretty good.
I really like the fire attacks that they started going for.
I did like how they picked Mebius and Taro because apparently they have like a good, they have like a mentor mentee relationship in Mebius' show, which I haven't
Right,
watched.
right.
But
They have a
that makes
relationship.
sense. Not like
They
It's
were
like
they were so
mentor.
he was a mentor, right? Was
They
he?
were going
Met
steady,
Taro.
and
God. It's like because Mebius was basically the Gokaiger season of Ultraman, and so like the
Alright.
the Showa era of Ultraman came back in Mebius to help him because Mebius took place after the Showa era,
Right.
after 80, I think. So it was cool. The Ultra Brothers. I should watch that, but I feel like I should watch the other shows first
Mm.
to enjoy that. So
Yeah, I like the horn concept because it's paying homage to Ultraman Taro. The fire attacks were pretty cool. That's where pretty much like after after all the other ultras after that were doing fire related forms. So that was pretty cool. What about the next one?
Hurricane Sudashu.
he's all right.
It was okay. It wasn't the form was like
I
it wasn't that
understand.
far different.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
why they picked them because apparently they both have weapons, which is fine, I guess. Right? Is that why they picked
Yeah.
Jack?
I mean, he had what was it, the lance that he had to track,
Sudakaransu.
yeah, and it was more of a wind-based form, It was speed and wind, and a bit of more with a bit of more blue accents in the suit. That was combined. That was a combination of Zero and what was the other one?
Of Jack.
Zero and Jack, right? Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't that like much different from Space Invaders Hyperion, in my opinion. It was, but it was pretty. It was still cool.
Cody, we're getting there. Just hold up. Just get to the boot jump with Thunderbreaster.
Okay, we're up to the
Okay,
fourth.
now we're Thunderbreasters. Now
Thunderbrister.
breast. There you go, Cody. Breasts, right? Breasts.
Far out.
You sad man. Are you happy?
Yeah, you happy?
3 grown
I even
men
did
just
the
said the
motion
word
for you,
breast.
Cody. You happy? Cody, you happy? I even did the motion.
Thunderbreaster. So this is like the first the evil form, which is pretty cool.
Sort of, I think.
Yeah,
I
when
think
you mix Belial when you put Belial into the mix, it's got to be some sort of evil. It's more like a berserk form. It wasn't necessarily evil. Like he just went berserk, and he was doing more malicious ways of defeating.
And like
the
this
monster.
form was basically the most meaningful out of all of them, besides Orb Origin. This was like the
Yeah.
second, because like this was a part of this form was showed up when Guy was kind of down on himself and didn't know
Yeah.
what to do. It was really cool to see that.
Yeah, I like the forms that have some sort of connection to what is going on in the story, or with the character themselves. So it was kind of reflecting of what he was at in that time. It was like I like the claws aspect. Like it just looks very menacing. The way he was attacking those monsters, my gosh, it was so brutal. It was like borderline animal abuse. I don't know. I just felt like, oh my god! Imagine it was like he did that to like an innocent kaiju. You know what I mean? Like, I would feel bad. Lightning-based attacks. I like the eyes concept. Like the eye, it's like very evil-esque, and I don't know. It was quite. I really like the suits.
I also really liked how Orb always says like a phrase, his own phrase each of the forms, and this is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But Thunderbreaster, because I always remember it distinctly, because it's like, oh, so I'll be light and dark, and so I become like, what was it? Become more, I think. I'll like be with the light, with the darkness, so I could be in the light. I think. Maybe. Wait, look it up.
Maybe.
And then we have Orb Origin.
I love it.
I love it.
I love how they incorporated the his harmonica theme into the fanfare music of him turning into Orb Origin, which is pretty cool. The Orb Caliber was a fun little toy.
Never keep that thing in his hands.
That's the problem.
Always get knocked out of his hand.
It's big.
Yeah, the suit was. I mean, the suit was great. It was pretty much a standard Ultraman suit. Silver, black, with a bit of red. Very sleek. The Orb Caliber is a bunch of elemental attacks, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. You got the Orb Spreen Caliber.
Okay. Was I freezing?
No.
Was I freezing?
I didn't notice
Okay.
anything.
Okay, I thought I was. Okay. So, yeah, that was great.
It was. I embraced the darkness, so I
what
can
other-
become the light. That's what he said at Thunderbreaster. That was really good.
We moved on.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
That was pretty.
It's one of my favorite quotes.
What about the movie forms? What about Orb Trinity? What do you
Oh,
guys
I
think about Orb Trinity?
love that form. I haven't watched the movie.
It's cool.
Yeah, I haven't
like-
watched the movie either.
I do like how
Um,
Ginga X and Victory were his one of his forms, and he just like used all three of the powers. It's pretty cool.
Oh, Trinity!
Trinity.
apparently, we weren't supposed to know about Trinity, but
Oh my god.
All right, guys, that's it for this week's
All right,
episode.
that's it for this retrofection. See you guys next week.
I like the actual mixture of the emblems of each of the ultras involved in Trinity, which forms an. It was like, I'll show you.
Wait,
One
what?
of them
What you
was an
saying?
X,
It's with an X and then like
a V,
a V for victory.
and then just a thing.
Oh, it's a trident. I like the weapon though. Pretty cool.
X? Wow, I did not know that till now.
Yeah,
Shit.
the weapon's pretty cool, and like I had the vinyl doll, and then like when you combine the logos, it looks pretty dope. Like I really like
Oh, I like Cody Wilson.
It-
You mentioned a good point. Thunderbreaster is like Metal Cluster or Hazard from Build.
Yup.
I would say so too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, this one's
Um,
really cool. Honestly, most sleek, I think. I like him
and
better
then
than
Orb has
I like him better
Which
than
one?
G's forms. His forms, they look more.
Oh, you like it better than G's forms? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could talk about G'd in another time. But like
Probably.
G'd continued the fusion aspect, which
Yeah,
is
that's cool.
yeah. Yeah, so he also had other suits as well, like that was involved with the Orb fight saga.
Yeah,
was
the
like
mini
the-
specials.
Yeah, the mini specials. He also did some other
Yeah, he had
forms.
like other ones, like Ultraman Ginga and X. He had Lightning Attacker.
Yeah.
Um, he had one with 7-0, and Miriam Slugger. I'm just saying things. They're actually real guys.
That was pretty cool.
They look cool.
But they weren't having like a proper like transformation sequence like they did in the show. It was pretty much just like, you know, a quick run of the mill. They didn't have any phrases or anything either to signify the actual form. So yeah, but otherwise they were pretty cool. So what about the toys?
They're pretty good.
I don't know.
I mean, from like watching Brian's reviews, I like them. They're really
Yeah.
fun. They must
I
be
like
really fun.
the gimmick. The gimmick continued on from X with the card aspect. So this with the scanning of the cards, which is pretty. I think it's pretty cool. Like
How were the cards? Were they like plastic? Were they really?
yeah, they were
Quality-wise,
plastic cards. Yeah, they were plastic cards. A lot of them were sold along with the actual kaiju
Cards?
itself. So
Oh,
when you get
okay.
the kaiju, it comes with their card, which is pretty
Oh.
cool.
That's cool.
They were very heavy with the kaiju vinyl dolls. And
Yeah, 'cause I
especially they
know-
were
Because I know
Hey?
some of the sets they came with the forms, and then some of the sets they didn't come with any of the forms, or just some.
yeah. So some of them were like the actual Ultra
Yeah.
itself, like they come in card sets, and then some of them were like full forms, or sometimes like other cards are just like random Ultra. It doesn't even say any specific Ultraman name. Just because there's like a limitation in terms of what they can do in the reader. But like the kaiju monsters are also a limit. There's some sort of limitations. Only usually the main ones that were in the show. So yeah, that was the toy line was actually fun. Like if you were to do all the forms and stuff, and the role play weapons were a bit
Lacking, right?
they're
Underwhelming. Did you pick
lacking.
it?
I mean, that's pretty much usually normal in Bandai.
Ultraman. I feel like
Yeah, role play toys.
I
Yeah,
feel like
like the
Ultraman roleplay weapons aren't really that great.
no, it's just they're just very forgettable. After like you roll like a couple of sounds and all that, it's just mm,
Cause like
um
Ultraman, what they do great is like the vinyl dolls. That's what sells.
yeah, it sold really well the vinyl dolls. Like I
And
remember buying
charger.
it from HLJ. Like they usually sell out or they're on back order and all that stuff. So and because like there were different sizes of of the vinyl dolls, there were quite really large ones. Which was Galactron part of Orbs as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or at
So
maybe.
yeah, so I remember Galactron was it was like 30 centimeter vinyl doll, and he only like $20 or something like that, which is pretty cool.
Hmm.
Um, so I really enjoyed collecting the kaiju from the actual series. But yeah, if I were to pick my favorite kaiju from Orb, I think it was Galactron. Um,
I have no idea which kaiju were in it, honestly.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you're not gonna remember all the names and all that. They had the different elemental ones, so you had the bird for this.
but the
Um,
same type of kaiju are still there in from
yeah, like was it Ele King?
LA King or something.
Ele
Probably Gomer is
King,
there too.
Gomer was there. Red King, uh, Black King as well.
Zeton maybe.
Zeton was there because he was the one who triggered the um him to get Thunderbreaster, right?
I think so. Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that triggered him to get Thunderbreaster.
I'm
So.
starting to remember the show.
Yeah, and yeah. So I think Electron was in Orb. Let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah,
Because
that's when
what?
Naomi got trapped into it. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I love Orb, especially. It's one of my favorite shows because of how suspenseful and like how the story went.
Yeah.
And how you're basically on the edge of your seat sometimes, and how like
Yeah.
the actors like did their jobs very well,
Yeah.
trained characters. Like I still distinctly remember the scene where there were like three scenes, but one of the scenes really distinct to me was when a guy was found out that Naomi was Natasha, was the descendant of
Mm,
Natasha, and then
mm,
they had like a really heartfelt moment where he had
mm,
that little hope that he needed when he was in basically in this sort of zone where he felt really down on himself, and that
mm,
little spark of hope just helped him boost him up and become more
mm.
confident in himself, which he really liked. And
Yeah.
then
So
also when fucking Juggler almost killed out Naomi. You
yeah.
remember that? I think
Yeah.
Grayson. Oh my god. Wait, where's Grayson? No, he's not here, but I think
Uh,
we'll talk about it when he's here.
yeah.
Okay, we'll save that. But then I really liked besides the really emotional like drama moments, I really liked some of the comedic moments. Like
Yeah.
one of the moments is when the first episode when the guy he's in the
Mm,
phone booth,
yeah.
starring as Ultraman. That was really funny. And then also when one guy he was there was that one episode where they cooked food and he was like
Mm,
really into cooking that spicy food for a reason. I forgot
yeah.
which one. So yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that scene when Grayson's here. So maybe
Yeah.
what else you wanna talk
Um.
about? Dive into that scene.
Music was
Figure out
fine. You want to talk about music for a bit? The theme song was
music.
great.
Yeah, theme song was great. I like the ending. Don't really care much as for Ultraman for some
Nah,
reason.
they're quite forgettable. Like the harmonica
Oh, I
theme
love
song,
that harmonica theme.
it just adds a bit of somberness to the to how
Show.
Guy is. Yeah, it just adds a bit of sadness. Like You just want to know, like, you just want to sit down, like, you just want to sit down and listen to a story that gets me in that mood. Because it just shows you, like, oh, okay, there's something going. Why does it sound so sad? Why is it so?
I mean, it's probably sad because it's from Incredible Hulk theme, the TV show, the ending theme.
Oh, is it?
It sounds exactly the same. If you
Right,
listen to
right.
that, because like I was playing that theme because I was like showing how fucking cool Ultraman Orb was, and then he's like, "No, that's like the theme from Incredible Hulk." And then I looked at it, and
Right.
my dreams were just shattered in front of me. So reality just kicked in.
But I also really liked how Naomi was singing the song that
Oh
Natasha was,
yeah,
and that blended in with the harmonica as well. And I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
wow,
I liked how that theme in particular was used throughout the whole show as like this sort of basis for all the characters in a sense.
yeah,
There's a journey because of is Guy's requiem in a sense, how he's like um having this burden for all these years for Natasha's death,
mm,
and singing that song just to reminding him of that event, and
yeah,
trying to get over it throughout the whole show was really awesome to see, because I don't think there's a lot of Toku shows. I mean, there's like Tokyo Rokugo theme, obviously, this
oh
theme
yeah,
and stuff that carries with him. But I really like that trait about Guy and stuff. Man, he's such a great
Yeah.
character.
he's a great character.
He's like probably my favorite protagonist because this the way that he presents himself, kind of like I don't want. I kind of want to compare it to like Doctor Who in a sense. I don't know. He just has that vibe that he just has this really cool persona around him.
Yeah, he is cool, very like if you look back to the other ultras that I've watched, usually from Ginga onwards, he's the more like um tragic, I wouldn't say more serious, like the more tragic, more
Sympathetic, sort of, in a way.
sympathetic kind of character that you kind of relate to in a sense, because he has a lot of baggage and you just want to
They root for him in a sense.
yeah, he's a character you want to root for, like, which is pretty
Pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Oh yeah, BZ17
Yeah.
also like so.
Origin Steve with the epic one. Yeah.
Yeah, and also Creative, I do agree. I do wish they continue with the subs for.
Grayson, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, do you want to talk about the one scene in the almost finale where he freaked out?
What? Oh,
When
oh
Chuck-
God!
We're waiting for you.
Legitimately, I was watching it in my living room. It happens. I'm like, I don't think a Toku show has ever made me
Yeah,
do
me
that.
neither. I watched
Ever.
that.
And it just happens like, it legitimately, he just takes out the sword and is like, here. And I'm like, okay. And at that point, I had already calmed down because I was anxious for a little bit, and I was like, all right, I think I believe him. Sing, slash. I was laying back, so I got up. I was like, no.
Dude,
No!
when that happened, I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's just, I don't know. God, Orb. So good.
Yeah.
Moments like that just makes you on your edge to see just like Grayson, just like, wow.
And then that scene in Origin with Mikoto, and I'm like, oh.
Oh man, that fucking sucked.
And I was like, it had to happen. Like, it
Yeah.
had to happen. I'm like, ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, that was
That's the
Orb.
thing that sucks about the Origin series, or like when you make a prequel, because it's like, oh, I'm rooting for you, even though like you're gonna kill 1 million people in a few months. So.
Oh, yeah. So
If only they showed the Orb origin first.
you want to talk about Orb Origin then?
Sure.
It's like really short. It should be.
Yeah, it's got Go on Red.
Premise about what happened.
it's basically the origin story, sort of, in a sense, of how Guy got his powers, of how he went to this planet where they had the orb powers, and then how he was chosen over Juggler. And so they go to this planet uh, where they have this tree, basically the tree of life, in a sense, kind of like
Yes.
Gaim.
It is what it is called.
And then there's this lady that, like, she turns into Ultra Woman in this esque character
Yeah, they call her the war deity.
or deity, and then, like, she doesn't want to use her powers, but she has to.
War deity.
Bloodstark's there for some reason. Bloodstark is there. Gone Red's there as a human that has connection with the war deity, and so Orb has to save the day, but he's like kind of a reckless rookie in a sense, doesn't know what he's doing,
Oh yeah.
which is really cool to see since it's kind of a contrast of what we see of him from Orb, which
No
I really
black
like.
on his suit. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's red. It looks weird. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Dinah!
Oh yeah, Pat's Ultraman showed up, which I haven't seen in the shows, but that's cool.
Fun fact: Ultraman Cosmos has 60 episodes,
Oh no!
and I will eventually be watching it.
Probably. What was it? Cosmos,
Cosmos,
Dinah.
Dinah, and Gaia, and
Gaia.
Agalu, but Gaia and Agalu were part of the same show.
Yeah, that's good. What else? They all defeat the bad guy at the end, which is some old dude, I think. Right, Grayson? I forgot his name.
Yeah, my friend,
Um.
Queen. Dr. Psyche.
Dr. Psyche.
What
that's-
Psyche? Dr. Psyche.
What else happens? So the ending was like they defeat the bad guy, but Juggler has this sort of remorse to him because of the girl that kind of liked him died in front of him.
She died.
Yeah, and then that kind of caused a drift between them two, and so Guy does his own thing at the end, and Juggler does his own thing at the end, and then you see Orb transforming into his old colors for some reason, because the orb ring from the planet gives him the actual colors. So that's basically it. You probably don't know what the fuck's going on, but you just have to watch it. Then one of the scenes go on Red was just fucking messed up a bed so much. He just peeing over it. Yeah, that was over Origin.
Orb Origin.
Wait, Roland, did you watch it?
A couple of episodes.
What the
that's
hell, man?
watching
It's
it.
12 episodes.
That's basically what happened. Trust me.
It's essentially Ultraman Ginga.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
don't. Oh my god, Ginga. I just watched half of it.
Yeah.
So what are
what
things
else?
you like about it, Grayson? Or
Not a
Roland?
gosh darn thing.
About Orb?
Origin. Origin.
Origin's
Special.
trash. No, I like Origin. I like how we got to learn about past Ultraman. I like how there's like a separate story because we kind of know all we need to know about Guy.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like here's a separate storyline. And
Yeah,
Guy's
it's
just
good
part
that
of
they
it.
have a backup story in terms of what was going on, in a sense. Like, I hope, like, when I get to... Now I feel like rewatching Orb and watching the whole Orb
Do it,
origin
you
stuff.
won't.
Huh?
Do it, you won't.
Yeah, if I have time.
Honk.
Honk. Honk. Yeah, I thought it was alright. It was there. It took me a while to finish for some
It was
reason.
there.
It was there, I
It was
guess.
there. It exists. All right. Can't argue with facts.
Like, it was cool to see Guy and Juggler doing their same antics, sort of, in a way, but like Juggler was the one that restrained Guy in a way, which is interesting to see, since Guy is usually the one restraining Juggler present day, because like was really cool to see the contrast between the two.
Hmm. So, um,
Oh yeah, we have the Retrofection.
yeah, um,
Um,
we got a couple here.
yeah. Want to read it? Let's see.
Okay, I'll
VZ17.
You want to
okay.
read it?
You read VZ17, and I'll read Cody Wilson.
So VC17, if he's still in the chat, he says he liked the cards. He liked the fusion between past Ultraman. Since he can't access his true form, plot. Most of the conflict, most of the plot was between Guy and Juggler. Problem he has is that it did not give enough episodes to develop it properly and gave a lot of filler. It was basically Juggler unseals Kaiju's, Orb gains his forms in filler episodes, Orb gets Thunderbreaster, loses control, Guy embraces his darkness, Orb gets his Orb origin. Then last two episodes, Juggler becomes good, helps Orb in defeating Magata Orochi, and Guy walks out in the sunset. Don't get me wrong, the filler episodes were still fun to watch, but he wished to give us more plot. Maybe it was on purpose to give us Origin Saga characters. Guy was his favorite, obviously. He was laid back, cool, quirky, goofy. And then he was kind of in persona. He was very melancholy and had his grief, dark past. He's also handsome. No homo, but just a bit of homo. No judgment here, bro. VC17.
He's gay as hell. What are you talking about, Juggler?
No.
In the Ultraman G movie, he grabs a handful of Leto's ass and calls him daddy the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. To be fair, he calls him Papa, but it's subbed as daddy.
My least favorite has to be Shibuka, police guy. He was helpful in some episodes, but got thrown to sidelines. In fact, all the sideline characters got shafted. Shin and Jetta were okay. They were helpful in the end. Naomi was supposed to be important, but she ended up just giving Orb his origin form. Thunderbreaster was his favorite. Least favorite, Hurricane Slash, Galactron, best kaiju. Toys, he loved the cards. First time he had chips, cards to scan them, very unwitting fun.
Chips.
He missed set 4, which had Thunderbreaster.
You idiot!
You have done that yourself. Slugger looked dumb, and he regrets not getting the Orb caliber. He gives the series 8.5. Great show out of 10, but less filler, but more focus on side characters.
Ooh, I just gotta chill.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I had to cut a lot. It was limited. I went over. That's all right. I just skimmed over it. What he said. Yeah, I kind of agree with most points. I still like the police guy. He's fun, but wish he kind of just did more with side characters. But I think from what we got, it was probably some of the best Ultra I've seen so far. Well, some of my favorite moments, as like we discussed earlier. So, yeah.
Okay. I got Cody. He said, Motif, I like it. The cards and fusions were cool, only because he's the first to do it. And then he said the plot. I like how he just wanders around and how the town turned on him, even though he saved them before. And then the characters said, Guy was the best, Glasses Guy was bad, Policeman was cool in terms of it wasn't against the SSP, but wasn't
Glasses
for it
guy
either.
was the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
Suits. Burn Mate was the best because of the horns. Thought Orb Origin was too similar to Space In's Hyperion. And then the toy line, the card reader was the best because there wasn't any barcode. Just hover in the area and see if it fucks up the reading or not. Bad, probably the Slugger Lance. Didn't really play a role. Didn't really play a role other than buying this. Yeah, that's true. He gives the show 8 out of 10. Not everyone was annoying, but I wish Control sub Ultra Fight Orb and anything else. That's what he says.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you. That's it for. I think that's it, right?
Wait, the
Comments?
characters limit was 2,000, and he went to 2,800.
That's all right.
Wow.
I skimmed everything. I just got the major points of what he
Wow.
said. So
I didn't know
That's
there was a
alright.
limit on nothing, but
it's all right.
but I really appreciate the
Yeah,
actual responses that Cody and VZ17 actually put into Prognosatsu. So I heard.
Respawn.
So please continue to do that when we
Ask you to.
sorry,
for
not
anything.
not Prognosatsu, Retrofection. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you guys doing that. So look
Yeah,
forward
because
to
we'll have
doing
one
it.
next week about for the thing we're doing next week. I think.
Yeah, we won't reveal it yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be quite.
We will
a little
soon.
bit-
I think at the
A
end of the
little
show.
bit, a little bit special. So guys,
Yeah.
what do you rate the show out of 10 then?
7.5.
We give it 8.
I'm going to give it an
8.
8 as well. For what I remember, I
feel like-
enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I really love the show. I think there's
And
some
we'll-
parts of it that were
You
slow
guys
at times.
finished Orb Origin. What did you rate out of 10?
I think I give 7.
That? Oh, that's getting a 9.
Really?
Yes.
You liked it a lot? I
like
give it a
a
7.
lot.
Okay.
I just like, I felt like it was kind of. I didn't really like the Earth plot, in my opinion.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did.
It just
It was a
the
nice
whole
change of
gone.
pace.
Yeah, it was, but like I don't know. I was just more interested in like. I thought it was gonna be more about Guy, like doing different travels.
That's fair.
You know, and like instead of this whole one story. You know what I mean, but it's really very
Well,
like.
to be fair, we already got a whole story about Guy. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true too. So, I don't know. And it took me a while to finish it, so I don't know.
Took me, I think, a week.
It took me 2 years because no one subbed
Good.
it.
It is 12 episodes.
Yeah, because it's hard for people to sub Ultraman apparently, but really easy to sub Sentai. Right?
Hey.
Yeah. So Ultraman Orb, very good, very emotional, very cry at times. Guys, the goat, the boat, as we say. I think. And yeah,
Hey guys, Guy is a goat.
yeah. He's a boat. He's a fine specimen.
Gaia.
Gaia. I get it.
Gaia memory. So yeah, that's Retrofection. That was a great discussion. Hope,
Yeah.
Wasn't
yeah,
it? God, we're so talented.
mhm. We should get an award for this. No, I'm just joking. So next up we got
What was that?
What was what?
Is that you?
Prognosatsu.
I was talking about.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't me. I don't even.
It's
I don't know
crazy.
what's going on.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Tommy.
Prognosatsu!
Prognosatsu. Okay. Oh wait, what the hell?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Alright,
Okay.
so we're doing.
Ooh!
So basically.
see me standing there. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So,
I'm just another kind of girl. And you wanna see my world.
I know
Come
what
on
you're
and
saying.
come away.
Okay, so
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. If you wanna break, come and break together.
Grayson, come on, man.
So we're gonna finish
know
up the questions from last week.
go ahead, finish off. Let's go.
Wait,
ahead.
I thought we were going to. Oh, okay. I
That's
thought we were going
next,
to do.
you
Okay.
dingle.
We can do this in 5 minutes. Let's set a
Okay,
deadline.
just
Okay.
rapido.
What's something you like to look at?
I like
Tokusatsu.
looking
Next.
at this.
There we go.
Tokusatsu in my collection.
Great.
Yeah, something in my collection.
Where is a place that you can listen to your favorite music?
Home or at work.
Like the night shift, I would assume.
Yes, the night shift. Yes, and my break, if I have one. If I get to
Yeah, I
have
was gonna
one.
say.
Not during work.
Find something that's nice to touch.
No. Nice to touch.
Mm-hmm.
My blanket.
There you go. My
Uh,
comforter.
Mecha?
There you go. Show me something that gives you bad memories.
Oh, okay. What's the worst toy? Damn it.
Oh wait, this because I fucked it up.
There you go.
Hey,
Worst memory.
And I'm never gonna let you live that down.
yeah. I fucked up the
Just
page.
to make you guys happy, I'll just say the Ninja Mech. Far out.
Cool.
Okay, I don't have it, so
Where do you have your best ideas?
my bed.
Best ideas at work, because I brought. That's how I thought about this show.
Grayson is the new black guy.
Show me something that reminds me of somebody that you miss.
I don't miss
God.
anybody.
I don't know who this Grayson with an E is,
my
VZ17, but he's not on the show.
Who?
My
I
necklace.
don't know who this Grayson with an E is, VZ17, but he's not on the show. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I don't know who Grayson is.
Yeah,
I only
who
know
that guy
a
is.
Grayson.
He doesn't even go here.
Yeah, not Myers.
Oh, my
Um,
Very gray.
I'm not.
So basically, on a serious note, I have a necklace for my grandma, and like she, before she passed away,
Aw. Oh.
so like a little portion of the necklace is from her necklace. So I'm wearing that every day.
Question: I noticed that you mute whenever your mom comes up to yell at you.
Yes.
So, do you speak Viet around the house?
Yeah.
I figured because I heard her and I was like, "That's not English."
Yeah.
I thought you would respond back in English, and when she talks to you in Viet.
I mean, I talk both ways, but like,
Yeah. Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Next.
I speak other languages besides English.
Yay!
Hey,
Call me
I speak Spanish.
bilingual. Yay.
What's
I think I
something
can
that
speak
makes you feel better when you're having a bad day?
Makes you feel better. Makes you feel better.
Mecca.
When I do something constructive, that would make me feel better. It diverts.
Divoken.
Book.
What is
Henchman.
something that makes you feel safe?
Something makes you feel safe.
A gun, because I'm a hard-breaded American.
Can't relate.
Tell you that much right now.
Wait, you have a gun?
No.
Or a shot riser? There we
Well,
go.
that'd blow my brains out if I had a gun. God.
Please don't, Grayson.
No,
I love-
don't pay that. Oh my
Please.
god.
I like. Oh yeah, and then there's like another thing I saw on the timeline for Twitter. I feel bad. There's this Terrace House. You guys watch Terrace House?
Yes,
I've
that's
heard of
insane.
it.
I still
You
don't
saw
know.
it?
I still don't know. I usually
Okay.
watch Terrace House, but I don't. I hadn't gotten that far in Tokyo season because I took a break. But
Yeah.
I guess a professional wrestler was on there, and she just.
Oh my god,
I
that's
have
like
never seen anything like that in my entire life. And I was like,
What do you
"Oh."
mean?
she like
she-
posted. Oh, Grayson, explain it.
She was harming herself and taking pictures of it and posting it on Twitter.
Like she's like bleeding and stuff.
Like-
so if you
Heavy.
Was it self-harm or suicide attempt?
It was a suicide attempt.
I think.
really?
I don't know.
Because
Dude,
Dude,
I mean,
with the way that her arms were cut, it was a suicide attempt.
is it through? So okay, so she was cutting like this,
She
or
was
Yeah.
cutting horizontally.
like this.
Yes.
Yeah, like that.
You know, to really die properly, you cut like this.
This is
Because
true.
once you
but
cut that
like,
vein, you can't repair that.
But like she kept saying like bye and stuff like that in her tweets and
yeah,
like
Right.
it's like,
Okay, I think it's more self-harm because if it's if she does it that way, she will never ever recover. You can't
This
save
is
somebody
true.
who cut. Yeah.
it's true, but like, either way, I hope she's okay. And like, if you're feeling that way,
Was that recently?
Just talk
Oh my
about
god.
yes, this was today.
yeah, this
Oh,
is today in the
today.
timeline. Yes, it was a big deal.
Is it deleted
saw the-
now? I'm
because, like,
serious.
Ginga
Got
Herb.
deleted. Ginga Herb
Yeah.
reposted it and was just like,
I was like,
"Holy
what?
shit."
From Terrace
Yeah,
House.
yeah, it's the current season. She's like a member.
I've never watched Terrace House, but is it like Big Brother?
Not really.
Not really.
Not at
It's
all,
like
actually.
It's like 6 people living in the house.
3 guys,
So
3
there's
girls.
no competition involved. It's just like a bunch of
No.
people mixed out.
No competition. They
just
don't.
interact.
They can still use their phones. Like,
Okay,
You
they're just
still use it.
interacting. Yeah.
They
Okay.
try to get
I get what you
together,
mean.
but it doesn't work.
Okay. So. Okay. So next question.
Next question is.
Yeah. So
what's your-
okay. So if you're ever in that situation, just get some help. You'll be okay. All
Do
is
not
well.
break down.
Yes. Do not break down.
don't make jokes.
Don't make jokes. Yes. Just try to. It'll get better. Your day. Don't worry. We have all have those days where we're down, but back up.
I don't know if you guys have lifelines over there. Well,
We do.
I think we do.
So
Yes. So
Every time I search depression memes on Google, the suicide.
Yeah, so
hotline
for
number
Australians
pops up.
out there, anyone watching this, if you do feel like you're down in the dumps, there's we have Beyond Blue, we have Black Dog Institute, we have like the helpline. If you are having suicide ideation, you're not sure what to do about it, just call 000, or in America call 911. So
yeah.
you have some sort of get some help, access to any acute mental health treatment that you guys require. So yeah, so that's it's quite sad. It's mental health is quite tricky.
Yep.
Yeah, it's quite taboo. It's not a lot of people want to work in it as well. So it's very important. The brain's very important. If
Brain
people
is
just-
very important. It
Yeah, I
functions
think
about
a lot of
damn
people
near
forget
everything.
about the brain. They just think about heart attacks and lung issues, but they don't actually consider the brain as an organ as well. So,
Yep.
So, yeah.
So-
guys.
Grayson, what's the next question?
Yeah,
No
next
more
question.
questions. No more questions.
Oh,
That's
that's it. Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
All right.
Oh,
You
alright.
guys decided
So-
to blow through them, so that's
Okay.
Yeah, that was quick. So,
Okay.
20th of May, we celebrated 10 years of the RRR podcast.
Boo.
Grayson,
It's
show some
crazy.
respect.
Oh, whoops! Did I say that out loud?
Come on, show some
My bad.
respect to your senpais.
Oh, my senpais.
Show some respect to your grandpappy.
I
Yeah,
respect my
grand-
grandpappy. My grandpappy loves me. It's our Papa Will that treats me like garbage.
He treats me
I think
okay.
that's pretty much normal, isn't it? Like, the grandpa's pretty cool and chilled, and then your dad's like a hot-headed, strict.
I mean, he treats me. I don't know how he treats you.
He treats
Grayson,
Tommy
but he-
just fine. He treats Roland
Yeah.
just fine. It's me where he's just like, oh, I gotta knock Grayson down a peg or two. By the way, Will, if you're watching this over, you don't. I hate myself plenty already, and I think you know that.
You he puts you in the same category as Void, so.
Oh no!
No.
I'm not married. I'm also
Well,
not
yeah.
30.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
So I asked on the Prognosatsu thread on the Discord. We would just want to talk about the how we ended up watching it. How did we end up listening to it? How did we end up discovering them? Also highlights, memorable moments from our perspective as viewers and listeners of the podcast. So how did we get into that, into the streets, and how did we end up being here? So we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Tommy, how did you end up finding the
Okay. So when I was a wee lad in 6th grade, I was like
Mm.
11 at the time when O's was airing. I still remember this. And then I always started getting into Tokyo around that time, around decade I think. But then O's was airing with I was looking up the Google search, and then looking up O's scans for the first time I think. Or O's core scans too. They had birth scans I think, and then I listened to the podcast episode, which I don't remember which one, but it was them talking about old Cordic Skin 2 about birth and all that with Tajadol. I think was a part of that whole shebang. And I listened to them. They're really funny. As an 11-year-old, you should listen to that type of podcast, but somehow I just kept it on till I was in college. First year of college was when they ended. So basically, they're part of my childhood in a
Yeah.
sense. So yeah, they're a really big part of my life. And then like I just kept up with them from there. Then Will started the whole streets and just commented in the chat. And then you started the whole thing, and then I'm here somehow. It's a dream come true, sort of in a way.
Yeah, that was really
Pretty
that's
crazy.
really good. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy ride. Um, Grayson's BRB. But anyway, I'll go. So
Yeah, you go.
okay, so I was into I always liked Power Rangers and all that stuff, and but I didn't discover Sentai until when Geki Ranger was around, and then I was looking at like a couple of websites. I'm like, whoa, what's this Japanese people wearing Power Ranger suits and all that stuff? So I'm like, whoa, what's this Super Sentai and what are all these suits I've never seen before? So I was just like, oh wow. So that's how I
Yeah,
got
it
into
usually works for
yeah.
me
Then
too.
after that, watch Shinkenja, Go Onja, and all that stuff. Then after that, I didn't touch any of the toys. That's the thing. I was only focusing on Power Ranger toys and all that stuff, and I wasn't very knowledgeable in terms of the shopping aspect and where to get the toys and all that stuff. Then after that, I saw Brian's channel when he was Shukun Shinobi, and he would start reviewing. He was doing YouTube reviews, and he was looking at what toys we were looking at. Oh yeah, he was looking at Kyoryuja toys. And then I wanted to start collecting Sentai Mech. And then I saw Tokyo and I'm like, whoa, trains! This is the first time doing
Trains.
yeah. So I was a big not Power Rangers, Thomas the Tank Engine fan when I was younger. And I was
Oh, I
collecting the die cast metal trains when I was younger, and then the wooden trains. And I also had train sets, and then I liked that and Power Rangers at the same time. And then when I saw Tokyo Jar, I was like, whoa, this is a lot of nostalgia for me. Like I like playing with trains again. And then so when I saw Shuki when he was trying to get some Tokyo toys, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some Tokyo toys too. And then the first time I bought a Sentai mech was on like an eBay, and I'm like, oh okay, this is
with
quite
Tokyo.
steep. Yeah, Tokyo, right?
Yeah,
And
same.
then hey,
Actually,
yeah. So I was like,
that's
oh, okay, but it was quite steep for me. And then I looked into the proper websites and all that. I'm like, oh my god, Army, then HLJ and
HLJ.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, HLJ was like all the way, and I'm like, whoa, they were a lot significantly cheaper. And then I after that I was looking more into Shuki's reviews, and then I saw like the link there to his podcast. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And then I looked into it, and I was like, whoa. So they go on a weekly basis talking about tokusatsu. I wasn't delving into much into Rider yet. Like I've heard about Gaim, I've heard about O's and all that stuff. It's just like a skim read over it for me. And then when I was so I start listening and they were going through the scans and all that stuff. I'm like, whoa, this is fun. And then I decided in that same year, I start collecting Rider toys. So I started off with Drive. So Drive was the first series I actually, um, start to watch on a weekly basis and all that stuff. And I try to listen as much what they on in terms of their reviews with Tokyo and Drive at the same time, and then it just started from there. And then I was listening to them with Aerosol, which is like, whoa, that's pretty cool. So and then I kind of got sad when they would start doing it on a monthly basis, and then they kind of fizzled out because they were busy. I mean, it was different from years before that, like when they had more time, to do this type of podcast. So I didn't actually watch the streets straight away. Like heard about it, but I didn't watch it straight away in terms of starting from day dot because like I thought it was it was a totally different people, and I thought, oh, this is a totally different show. I'm not familiar with Will. I wasn't familiar with Corey, Kev, and all that stuff. So I didn't watch it directly straight away. Then after that, I'm like,
Ah,
man, I miss this type of podcast. Like I miss this type of content. So I was like, you know, um, I watched them later on, and then I saw you commenting and stuff, like like the the Discord and all that stuff. And then
yeah.
I came in later on down the track, and then started commenting as well. And then they're like, "Hey, we got a new commenter, Spring Roland," and he's from Australia, and I'm like, "Oh wow, okay, cool." So they responded, and then because they have the pretty much similar structure to what they do on the original podcast, so I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." So it kind of brings back memories, and also like still want to keep current on what's going on and with tokusatsu opinions and news and all that, the nudes and all that. So and also the Discord was also there, so I was very, very engrossed into the Discord, and I was commenting in nearly almost all the threads in there and responding to everybody, which is quite fun. So it's a little good community over there. And then I was interacting with Will a lot on Instagram, and um,
So,
it just felt like a good gate, like escape from what I'm currently doing, because not a lot of people know what I'm doing. Like tokusatsu, nobody understands what tokusatsu is.
mhm,
Like they know what anime is. Like I'm a fan of
of
anime,
course,
but like every time one asks me what is a tokusatsu, and I'm just like, oh.
they probably think it's a Rokusatsu.
But like it
Same
just
thing.
Oh, you're so clever, making jokes behind my back, thinking I
no,
don't hear
yeah.
you.
There he is.
I've been on TikTok for the past 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god! You're,
I got really distracted.
Oh, such a good
yeah, that's good thing we can't
co-host.
see
Grayson,
you.
such a good co-host. So yeah, I didn't want
I
to
think
explain
it's just
much.
how I'm going to do the podcast from now on, no webcam.
Oh, come on.
Really?
On some days I will, because I'm laying down right now and it's quite amazing.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, not everyone can sit in a dark room with all their figures staring at them with a bright light on their microphone. Or have my
Anyway,
Asian mother yell at me in a different language that I don't understand.
So anyway,
Holy cow,
um,
mess.
so how the breakdown occurred was very similar to Will. I was at work, and it was just the beginning of the year. It was like February or something
Yeah.
like that. And I was I was working in a radiology department, and I was just like thinking to myself, man, I want to do something. I want to do something because like I wasn't working as often, you know. So and I saw Tommy, who was refuting a bunch of people, like his opinions and stuff. Like I felt sorry for him. He was like, he had some sort of opinions about Ryu Soldier, and then he had to defend himself against some certain individuals out there. And I'm like, I want to give Tommy a voice as well, yeah. And then what I did was I was like, hey Tommy, do you want to do a spin-off of the streets? Do you want to do something like a podcast along with me? And he agreed to it. And then I was
Yeah,
thinking,
I was
oh
surprised.
well, hey, yeah, you were
I was
surprised.
surprised.
And I was like, oh,
What the
I'll
fuck?
pull you over to Discord, and we
I'm
keep
just a
getting
boy.
disconnected.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we were on Discord and Roland was like driving. I was like, don't and I was like,
Yeah, that
we
was
had to
fine.
connect.
Yeah, yeah, but that was
Tommy was all.
I was so surprised when I heard his voice for the first time, not gonna lie.
yeah.
Shit.
So
That's Tommy.
okay.
And then Grayson
so,
joined somehow. I don't know how.
yeah, no, but
Screw off.
before that, I was saying like I actually wanted to message Will like how he messaged Brian to get permission to actually do the spin-off, like, and I was fully 100% expecting like, no, fuck off, we don't need it, we don't need additional members into the RRR, like
No, that's how he talks to me, Roland. You're fine.
yeah, but like it was like too many things going on. We just don't want to bombard the RRR thing, and I was surprised that he was he was all aboard with it along with the rest. He informed the rest, and they were like, okay, cool, that was pretty cool, and I was like, wow, okay, cool, it's happening, and we needed a third member. And I was trying to think like who could actually talk about the three main things of Tokusatsu: Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Power Rangers. And there was like a few there that doesn't watch either or doesn't even watch any of it, and it was very hard to decide. And then Tommy and Will both suggested you, Grayson. So because you are one of the, like a frequent commenter on YouTube as well as on Discord, and you have the entertaining aspect of it, which is pretty cool. And I was like, okay, let's bring him on board. I've never met the guy, so here we are. So we did the breakdown.
Here we are.
So also I wanted to start this is because back in when the streets were doing the Discord responses and all that, and reading out all the comments and all that, I felt bad because like it was a bit too much on their plate, and I totally feel for them because they had to cover the nudes, they had to cover superhero time, they also had to do ramble time. So I was like, okay, let me take it off your hands.
Ramble time is nothing. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to each other. Oh man.
Yeah, true. Okay, fine.
Oh my god, that talk of random.
Everything else is very hard work. But like, oh, they got ramble time too. Oh, they got to listen to Chris talk about Transformers for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I felt bad in terms of for the audience because they were trying to do some sort of engagement with the streets. So I was like, okay, I'll offload it and take the responsibility of being able to present or whatever, whoever's presenting one-ups, shitty opinions, anything they want to discuss on and provide a voice. I just want to provide a voice. That's how it all started. It just started with Tommy. He didn't have much of a voice in the community, and then I wanted the Discord members who are not really vocal on Twitter or anything like that to have some sort of voice as well. So that's why I started the breakdown, and I also wanted to focus on like superhero time and break down the content in there. So we're trying our best. It's just doesn't mean that it's going to be like
perfect.
Perfect or anything. It'll only get better from here or develop from here. So as long as we're committed, just like the streets, every Friday at the same time, approximately the same time, we can provide some filler content to something. Like, for example, some people can't be attending the streets, so we're here to like a little show that you can listen to fill in your time. Anyway, it's all archived on the YouTube channel, so that's how the breakdown is. So pretty much the RR thing it's a great development. I'm glad to be part of it as an international. So hopefully there's more like that in the future, I guess.
We are now international. All our breakfasts are international. All dinners. All the dinner that Tommy will have after this is international. Technically, because it probably won't be American food. But it's just... because you keep saying your mom stuffs the fridge acting like her child is going to starve.
Yes.
What about you, Grayson? How did you find the podcast?
I got back into Power Rangers and I was like, toys. And I was like, but how do I know if I want to buy them or not? And where can I find them? Ooh, reviews on those toys. Dawson Rider reviews. And now I got these Japanese toys. Okay, cool. I'll keep watching Dawson. What? Dawson's got this RRR what? Podcast with these two other guys? All right. Well, I might check it out eventually. Oh, whoa. What? I'm going to check it out now. It was 2015. Ninja was on. This is a dark time. No. And I was
It is a
watching it
dark time.
regularly, and it was good. I enjoyed listening to it. To be fair, when I first started listening to it, I would just listen to Superhero Time, and then it'd be done. Because I didn't follow anything else. And I was just like, I want to see their opinions on this, and that's it. But then I started listening to the whole podcast, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good. Like, I enjoy this. So that's cool. And then that's how I got involved. And then the Streets, I did not start watching the Streets immediately yet.
Yeah.
But as time went on, and I started watching more live, and then I got more involved in making things, I was like, cool. And that's how I got. And then Roland was like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, okay.
And Josh Perry.
Fine, I'll do it. Like that.
I mean, if it's, I mean, it sounds to me. What do you have? It's just Tommy. Yeah, you need something. You need something.
Wow. Wow.
That's actually true. Oh, Josh Perry in the chat. Oh,
Josh Posh Jerry is in the chat.
Oh no, I got his. Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, same
he doesn't
Josh.
like it.
Same Josh.
He doesn't like Time Plus Red.
Same Josh.
Hey, he says hello.
Yeah, be like hello, like Wes does, man. Or
Hello.
Alex. Or Alex.
Hello.
The
There we go.
douchebag way.
Hey. So what do you highlight of the podcast?
Not a
Oh,
lot.
so
to be
many
completely
things.
honest.
I'll tell you
wait,
one
from
of mine.
the original? From the
Oh,
original?
from anything.
I'm a huge narcissist, and I always enjoy every time I can make them laugh. If I can make all of them laugh, like that is, like when I didn't even have to make a picture. I just made the one comment. It was when like all, like 7 of them and Ranger Liz was there, and then like Corey's making the stuff, and they're just messing around, and I was like, perfect opportunity. And I made a comment
Say something.
about minorities, and they all of them just exploded, and I was like, yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did it.
I think I made a comment about them being something about Kevin's wedding, doing something, and that made him laugh
God.
somehow. I forgot what comment it was. It was funny. It was like 5 white people and 1 Asian guy or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think the
Yeah,
comedy thing and they acknowledging it is like a highlight basically for us.
Yeah.
Because like
Oh, yeah.
so that's how like it means that we kind of get their vibe of humor, you know what I mean? Like so yeah, so that's a big highlight in terms of the Streets, like
Oh, yeah, and
with
then, like,
using that and
I
stuff.
changed my name to Tommy Lulu 85 to Tommy Lulu in the chat.
You
They
did.
Yeah.
kept on saying Tommy Lulu in the chat says.
Tommy Lulu in the chat.
Yeah.
Because Tommy would always be like, hey guys, I'm back from work. Tommy Lulu in the chat.
Yeah.
To this day, Corey thinks Roland's first name is Spring.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know what to call you. Do I call you Spring? Do I call you Roland? Spring?
His name is Roland. I don't understand
I'm
what
like-
you get about
Just
that.
like-
You know what's also a highlight? My name being spelled with a double L. Hello.
Yeah.
Just like me
And I
with
just
Will.
do it regularly, and I'm like, all right.
Just like me and Will. Like I always call Will's last name Cole with the L. Even though it's
Cole.
C-O-E.
William Cole.
Cole. Like
I'll tell you a highlight. Was back in the day with RRR the podcast, and
I got hella moments with the old podcast. I always
Yeah.
laugh.
I don't,
Uh,
honestly. I'm like,
Really?
when Brian had the Ask FM thing, I asked, oh, what happens if Decade has a Seiko Seiho video art? And then he actually brought it up in the podcast, and like somebody asked me what happens, and after that it's actually part of the news. It actually was announced on the same like week. So I'm like, whoa, I am from the future. I kind of predicted what was going on with the figure art situation. So he acknowledged that. And
I asked a really dumb question to ask from one time in the podcast. I got called out for it.
Oh, what
It
was
didn't
it? What was it?
So I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna remain to me until
I need to know which episode. No, I'm just joking.
It had something to do with Tokyo. That's all I can say. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But there's a lot of good moments in the podcast. I like Treygate is probably my the best moment. I laugh. I always love it when they discuss Ranger drama during that week.
All right.
Tokyo drama is really funny, and how like people had
Tokyo drama.
Tokyo drama.
It's really funny, like how like the real Gold Ranger.
Oh God.
And they did an episode.
Buster's gonna be evil.
And then the classic 2 Blue Rangers for Courageous.
Oh,
guys, Blue Buster's good. I mean, Beat Buster's gonna be evil. I don't understand. Like, I don't see what you guys aren't seeing about this. I honestly don't think there's nothing could come wrong with Saban taking it back.
Yes, Saban.
I think anything could go wrong with that.
Yep.
I am never, ever going to let that man live those words down.
Oh my gosh.
Not a single day of my life. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, I remember it made Black Kevin angry at me because like it was a Facebook bi-weekly list of like who's your favorite Yellow Ranger, and then I said the Yellow Alien Ranger. And Black Kevin got really angry. I was like, no way, that's your favorite character.
No, you lie. You lie. Corey gone.
Oh, we got so many streets ones. Like, oh my gosh.
Bagel
the
Boss. Milk in a bag. That's how I first got started. I made my first picture ever was a picture of Corey missing on a milk bag.
Oh gosh. And what else? International
Gangster Sex
Dinner.
Cave.
I don't care for the
Gangler
Gangster Sex Cave.
That's right.
Murder
Okay.
Train.
Murder Train. Oh, the pizza quest from Aerosol.
The burglar.
You know what I'm talking about, Roland? The pizza quest where like Aerosol, he discussed the whole episode how he had a quest for finding pizza.
Oh my gosh,
Dawson
yes,
Rider
yes.
Nights.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
Dawson Rider Nights. Because it would be dark in his room and he'd be like, guys, it's Dawson Rider
All
Nights.
the masks and
I
stuff.
remember that.
Yeah. Oh, what else was there? Dawson being a guest, constantly a guest, only a guest.
Guys, do you think he's ever gonna come back? I feel like he's not. I
No.
feel like it's gonna be like a Twin Peaks moment. He becomes.
It was
Now that it's
Sorry.
10-year anniversary, today's podcast is gonna end with Brian being like, "Hey guys, I gotta go for a while. I'm not gonna be on the show for a while."
gosh.
Oh,
Imagine that
no.
And then one of us gets to take his place.
Upgrade.
Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Tommy.
It's gonna be the luck of the draw.
It's gonna be Aerosol. Let's be honest. It's gonna be Aerosol. Let's be honest.
Or how about
yeah.
we upgrade? How about if we get a different like streaming service and actually get all of us in like, at least one time?
Good God, Will would need a mute button for all of us.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Crazy. I wouldn't be talking at all. I'll just be silent.
Actually, I would be like trying to okay. Kevin's wedding was a highlight as well. When all of
Right,
us
Kevin
were
got
there.
married in the podcast, basically.
Yeah,
Kevin got married on the podcast, guys.
yeah, pretty much. It was just like a few hours before the
Oh yeah,
wedding.
Flynn.
the late
I like
stream.
Flynn,
Wait,
his dog.
wait.
Wait,
Wait.
Oh yeah, wait. Bagel guy. Who would forget about Bagel guy?
Get used to it, Josh. He's never coming back.
Mr. Dad.
So that's a highlight. Josh missing his dad. So
You'll get over it. In a couple of years, you'll go numb, and then nothing works anymore.
And every time Josh does the stupid school stuff you have to do,
yeah, best boy.
you miss the
Him
podcast.
being best boy.
I filmed my football game.
On my podcast Friday. It was,
His worst mathematics behind him. His
I can hear
arithmetic.
Keyshawn watching the podcast in the other room.
His love for
Yeah, in
Keyshawn.
the-
What happened
in
to Keyshawn? Is he still alive?
No, he's dead.
Hopefully. And the
He's
whole trip that Josh went to, and he's all staticky. The trip
yeah.
that he went to in that one episode, I don't know when.
What else? What about any highlight? Okay, let's go through the cast members. Any highlights for Will?
Gay icon.
Gay icon.
Will Needle.
Manny.
Will Needle.
Will Needle. He's had
Manny's
his
my biggest
earthquake
highlight.
happening live, and nobody believed him that it was happening.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. The
Yeah.
earthquake. Oh my
Yep.
god. And like the way he did it was like, oh my god, I'm in the earthquake. And I was in the chat like, no way this is happening. I'm just laughing at it.
Yeah.
It was sad. That's so funny.
Stop laughing at me!
And then it's, oh my god, it's happening again.
And then the constant like the split shows because the stream was like crashing and all that, and he was losing his patience.
Like, yeah, they were like, oh, is the stream alive, guys?
Oh no, Will was losing his patience. Shocking information.
Yeah. Corey, we got a bunch of Corys. Corey being
Oh my
the
God, Corey's
print
the-
shop worker.
Corey
I feel like Corey's
Migo.
Corey's like the
Corey-
renegade of the group. I feel like.
Basically, Aerosol hating Corey.
Corey
Uh,
doing a lot of stupid stuff. Asking a lot of stupid questions. So-
Even though he's smarter than all of us.
yeah,
Yep.
probably. I'm
He's-
probably in the same
he's a
level.
bloody
as Corey.
engineer.
No, he has the credentials to be an engineer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
Wow,
he has
shots
a
fired.
degree.
He's not an engineer.
Yet, possibly.
Hopefully.
Oh, I don't think he wants to be one. I don't know.
He has the ability.
Yeah. Apply yourself. No.
Apply yourself.
Just do
Grandma soup, bag and milk. What else? Anything else?
Nope.
Pretty much.
Kevin.
Kevin getting married. Flynn.
Kevin playing
Talbot.
on his PS4 all the time.
Talbot.
Talbot.
Kevin. Getting bored every time Chris talks about Transformers.
Every time 0-1 happens, Kevin's always off screen.
Yeah, he's
Kevin
like
getting
yeah.
bored.
Kevin
that's
getting
a thing.
Kevin's long hair.
He looks bored, but he's actually having fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joshua. Oh, we already talked about Josh's bits. All right.
Chris.
Chris. We got Chris.
Gang
So
of
many
Sex
Chris
Cave.
bits. Gang of Sex
Oh my
Cave.
gosh. He's an evil
Uh,
baby when he shaves.
Zordon.
Zordon.
You're just saying that because he's
Transformers,
bald
3
and
hours.
racist. Zoppity. Oh, wait, that's mine.
Yeah, it was off. Yeah, that's related to you. Yeah. What else? He's got a lot.
Here's the thing. Chris doesn't have specified bits. He's just funny.
Yeah, he is
He's
just funny.
funny.
He makes a lot of one-liners and stuff.
He connects the funniness of what's going on in
He's
the
basically
stream.
Grayson, sort of. In a way.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm that funny.
Ooh.
That's true. The rule of being funny is not being funny.
It's true. Well, in that place, Tommy, you're fucking hilarious.
Oh, fuck. Wait. I don't know how to deceive that. Perceive that.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. Please send help.
Brian's bits. We got Cheese Daddy. We got Bongos. We got,
We got
Taco
36
Bell.
minutes.
We got Hana. We got Cat playing video games in the background.
We got him
And then
just chucking a
Brian-
tantrum when
Brian-
he got scared.
Yeah, this mouse pad.
He's, shit.
And then Brian's like fucking not taking no one's shit. Like, shut up, Corey, and all that.
Yeah,
Not taking
even swearing,
shit.
even going against Chris when he doesn't agree with Chris.
Oh, yeah, King Express being like, it's crap. It's a crap toy, Chris. It's not bad. Yes, it is. He's got to save. That's why he doesn't talk much during the podcast. He's got to like prepare for that because he's like, shut up.
Oh yeah,
like-
the dog coming from the armpit. That's true.
And then Animal Crossing while like he's playing Animal Crossing while Kevin's like saying, well, Brian's playing Animal Crossing. And it's like,
No. No, I'm not.
Hyonk. Don't forget about Hyonk.
Don't forget about Tommy's bits. We got
Might
Tommy's
have Tommy
bits, right?
yeah, like Grace. Shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
We have one response in terms of Prognosatsu. Cody
What?
Wilson had a lot of best bits.
Best bits.
Goof ups being tiny highway, to shooting yourself with a cat gun, to interacting.
Oh, I have a
off
question
camera.
for you guys.
Hmm?
Did you cheat?
What?
Did you cheat? When we submitted our videos in the Google folder, did you watch the other person's videos?
No.
No, I didn't
So you
even
didn't-
see it.
Good.
Like,
you
I
didn't.
didn't see you guys in videos, so.
Oh my god, I forgot. Hang on. Oh wait, don't highlight the comment. I have to pull it up. Everybody shut
Okay.
up. Riff until then. Riffing like you've never riffed before. Improv, boys. Think about what I've taught you.
Okay. I don't know what videos Grayson's talking about, but. So. There's definitely nothing special going on.
Oh, yes.
When I said that to my friends, they had no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
Wait for it. Wait for it. This is the best part. Oh, damn it. Hang on.
What's the part? Oh my god!
Vector Prime. Vector Prime. Vector Prime. It's too
Bagel
good.
Guy is a highlight.
Yeah.
He's pretty much the mascot for us.
I
For the
really.
street.
That makes me
basically.
sad.
It makes me sad.
Feels bad.
There was a nice mix of serious talk. Yeah, there was.
Sad stuff
Like
on the street.
they talk about sad stuff on the streets, and they know. Both podcasts know when to talk about serious stuff, like, and when it's appropriate. So
Yeah, like us.
it's really appreciated.
Right, we know.
Oh my god, Grayson. Is this our bit now?
If I figure out how to find a soundboard, that will be the first sound I put in there.
Oh gosh.
That will be the first sound I put in
Okay.
there.
I'm not complaining.
Oh gosh. Where is that from?
Grayson's home.
Is it from an anime? Is it from Disney? Is that from Sophia the First? What the heck is going on? That's why it sounds
Oh
very Disney.
god. I think we have to listen to that again.
Oh, please stop. Please stop.
You know what? Imagine it was text-to-speech version of that song. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head.
My stomach's growling, guys.
It's past 9 o'clock. I stopped caring. Alright,
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Okay. One more thing we need
One
to.
more thing. Sorry,
Two
wrong show.
please.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
What do you hope for the future for the breakdown? What do you guys would like to do in terms of for the breakdown? What do you think we're going to end up doing besides
Broadway.
that?
Have more cool discussions and
Have a television show. Sell out.
What? Sell it to Spotify?
Oh my god.
Dude, can we move to Mixer?
Can we move to next year? We could. No one's
Let's
on
move on
there.
to Facebook streams.
Or Twitch.
Yeah, dude, let's
Oh,
do a
yeah.
Twitch stream, baby.
Or OnlyFans.
Hell yeah. Guys, today we're finally announcing our Patreon at $50 a month. At $50 a month, you will receive lewd images of the three of us autographed.
Oh, no.
We will cosplay as any Toku character you want.
No, we're gonna turn on the subs.
If you want it to be Dr.
this.
Gurman from Ultraman X, I'll do it.
No, just follow on Grayson. I mean, buy something off Grayson on Fiverr. You can order anything you want. Yeah. So what I would like to do for breakdown is more guests as well. Sometimes one-off guests. Why not? Talk about different topics. Break down more TV series. Hopefully, we get Breaking Hero Time coming back soon. Hopefully we get some more interactive kind of segments where we have more of an audience.
Grayson, I wish I could mute you, man, but I don't have the power to mute you. Because I would mute you so hard right now.
Just see it first.
What are you talking about?
Anyway,
I
I
have no idea
think
what you're talking about.
we're at 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're done here because I want to eat.
I think it's time to wrap up.
Like Grayson.
Thanks for coming back. To watching the podcast. Congratulations to RRR podcast for
10 years.
For 10 years. Totally appreciate you guys for accepting us and being part of the family. Hopefully we do more so collaborative projects with you guys in the future. And I hope this continues for a very, very, very long time. And so be sure to tune in and go to our socials down in the links below. Just subscribe if you haven't subscribed to us yet.
Until we die.
Yeah.
Until Tommy and Roland die years from now, until I die next month. So
Grayson, come on.
That's how we're gonna do it. I didn't say on purpose.
On purpose?
Discuss. Okay, we discussed it earlier.
This
Hope
is-
you're okay.
this is-
We're
this
here
is-
for you, man. All right.
So yeah, so
Now, I'm here to take.
yeah, so just tune into the streets in 45 minutes. Just take a break. And we will see you next week at 4 p.m. PST and 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay?
And there's gonna be a new program. New.
Yeah, so new Prognosatsu topic and a new
Retrofection.
Retrofection
Oh,
topic.
hell.
So we're gonna have 2 new topics next week to discuss. Okay?
Look out for that.
Yeah, look out for that.
out for that.
So I'll see you guys next week.
We posted Friday morning at 6 p.m.
See you guys. Bye.